Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Secrets of Strixhaven Draft. Let's see what we're working with here. Our rare is decent, nothing crazy though. Pretty okay if you're playing a Quandrix deck, you'll have a few X spells, but not, and also a decent early blocker, but nothing insane. Our best card is probably this Artistic Process. If you ever kill like a board of small creatures, you feel pretty great. Sometimes you have to use it as a kill spell, sometimes you use it as a flyer. It's pretty flexible. Other cards I like Wilt in the Heat as a kill spell. A little bit less flexible than this because this can go into red, white, or blue-red. Though probably better in blue-red. Then Eager Glyph Mage is fine as well. I think it's probably an Artistic Process here. It's not the greatest start to a draft, but it's not terrible either. I'm kind of going more chill vibes today, so hopefully I can just have a nice straightforward deck. Nothing too crazy, but we'll of course take what the draft gives us. There's Shared Roots, which is fine for splashy decks. I like the Dromedary, but it does require a little bit more synergy to be good a lot of the time, like ways to get it into the graveyard and then return it to your hand, other than just playing it and attacking with it, of course. But I'm down to start with an Artistic Process, play a little bit of blue-red if it is open. Okay, following up Artistic Process with a Divergent Equation is a pretty good place to be. This is a very effective uncommon, gets you a lot of value, and just having an X spell like this as a late game insurance policy is quite nice. Blue-red is a good spot to end up. There is Foolish Fate, which is a good kill spell, but we're not getting a ton of signals early, so we might as well take the card that goes really well with our early pick, and theoretically could play both in the same deck. Foolish Fate could technically be splashed in a blue-red deck, but black-red is not a supported archetype in this set, so I wouldn't expect to play that. And I'm fine playing Divergent Equation. Maelstrom Artisan, not a card I'm generally excited to play. 3 mana, 3/2 is not the best rate, even with haste. And there's not that many non-basic lands. Sure, sometimes you'll blow one up, but a lot of the time it's not going to be the craziest extra ability. So yeah, nice little start to a draft. Red removal spell, blue control card. Blue-red control is a good deck in this format. That's a pretty nice place to start dart. I don't think the Goblin Glassrite is worth taking this early either, though. Okay. Now we see a couple cards. There's Sundering Archaic, which can be pretty good for these more controlling decks, especially with things like Potioner's Trove. Hop 2, it's a good way to make some tokens. Could play red-white still. I'm leaning towards the Archaic, or I could just try to go aggro and play like Expressive Fire Dancer. I feel like if I'm supposed to play an aggro deck, though, this sort of card will wheel. I think I'm just going to take the Archaic. I could take Potioner's Trove as well. This is a card I've been a big fan of. I just don't think you're supposed to third pick it, is the thing. I think you kind of want to get into these late game stuff where it's like, okay, I've got a good late game card. I've got a good removal spell or solid removal spell, kind of board sweeper sometimes. I've got my got my Archaic, and I think it'll be a good little blend here of control elements. Okay, now I can take Tome Blast, get myself an early interactive spell. I could also just take Transcendent Archaic and just go full late game, or just take a Terramorphic Expanse and go full late game. Like Splashy Splash. I think Tome Blast is just really good, though. I'm almost always happy having it. I think Infirmary Healer is also a good card, don't get me wrong. I think Hydra Channeler is good for these decks. I think since I already have one Archaic, I don't need the other one that's like another medium Archaic. Expanse might even be a pick over Archaic for me, but we're going to take the Tome Blast here. I don't think I can resist. I said I'm going for some chill vibes. This card's not the greatest, but it is pretty sweet, and I think it'll be fun to play. So I've wanted to play this one for a while. There's nothing even crazy in the pack I'm giving up on, like the land maybe if I'm trying to get super ambitious, the Landscape Painter. But let's just take the Zephyr and the Tempest and do some fun stuff with that. Like casting a 5-drop with it sounds fun. Oh, baby. Stock Up is still in the pack. I am loving life. There's Elite Interceptor, which is great for black-white. There's a Landscape Painter, but you can't cast Landscape Painter spells off this guy. So let's just jam Stock Up. I love Stock Up. I'm shocked it's still in the pack. Now there's another Archaic. It's looking more and more likely that we just play a 2-color deck. I really do prioritize these lands quite highly. Quite highly. Because there's so many playables in this format. So many. And if you want to play cards like Sundering Archaic, they can make your deck a lot better. But the lands just enable your strategy so well. There's also like these multicolored cards, like a blue-red card you want to cast on turn 2. You just don't get color screwed when you have a couple of these lands. So I'm going to take this over the Archaic, over the Heated Argument. These cards are kind of like replacement level value cards. Like Archaic is above average if you have enough fixing, but part of that is taking Spectacle Summits when you see them pick 6. Now I think we're going to take Potioner's Trove or Mana Sculpt. Mana Sculpt is kind of cute with like Zephi. There are some wizards in blue-red, and I've been trying to try out Mana Sculpt. Maybe I just play like a straight blue-red control deck. I don't bother with splashing, and I get to try Mana Sculpt. I think the counter spells in general are just a lot better than they've looked. And we'll look to see if we can get some wizards to make this work. Potioner's Trove again. If we're trying to splash, if we try to make Archaic better, the Trove can be good. Don't get me wrong. But I don't think I ever want more than one, and I have time to find one, and this is a good opportunity to try out a cool rare. Now we can take the Arthropod on the wheel. Maybe blue-green is more open. We have 1, 2, 3 red cards. We could technically splash Zephi. Let's just take the Arthropod. And now we get a bounce spell. Not the worst card in the world. Luwin is fine too, but let's just get a bounce spell. Let's take Embrace the Paradox over Procrastinate. I don't really ever want Procrastinate. It sometimes does a little bit of work, but we'll just take the Embrace the Paradox. We could splash green. Boom, this is a great card to wheel. I think our deck is very open right now. Hydro Channeler is great. Fractal Mascot's good. So blue-green could be a spot we end up here as well. The land could be helpful for that. Okay. So we have a decision point here. We have one. We first picked this card. This card's not very good that we got. And Tome Blast we took fairly highly. Blue-green, however, we wheeled Geometer's Arthropod and Embrace the Paradox. I think we're going to take Proctor's Gaze here and then just build a blue-green deck that splashes the Zephi and the Tempest at the top end of the curve. There is a Planar Engineering, which is fine and can help you do some really ambitious splashing. Mana Sculpt is still going to be good for us. We'll have some wizards here. But I think we're just going to take Proctor's Gaze as a bounce spell that also searches up a land and gives us some flexibility. I think it's a little better than Planar Engineering because this rams you by 2 because you sacrifice 2 lands and get 4. But this one affects the board while you're ramping and is going to be a more effective card, I think. Okay, now there's Arcane Omens, which is pretty effective. I think we want just another Proctor's Gaze here, reinforce our curve, get our ramp going. Arcane Omens is pretty strong if you have all the ramp and support for it, but I don't necessarily even want to get into black. We have plenty of these cards in the teamer space. Tome Blast, probably not going to get splashed. We'll just put all our splash stuff over in this little pile here. But Proctor's Gaze is really good. I would love this land. I just love the lands, but I think we'll be pretty happy with another Proctor's Gaze. Okay, let's see. Now there's Prismari Charm. Do we want that? Probably not. We could try it, though. I don't know if we want Tackle Artist. We could just try to build like a 3-color deck. That could be okay. I think Prismari Charm is the best card in this pack. Let's just take it. There's nothing else really there for me. Now, in this pack, it's all funny because I've got it all zoomed out, but there's the Fields of Strife, which could help me splash a couple things, help with my Archaic. Maybe I just play like a very controlling deck. I don't think any of these other cards are ones I'll miss. Last Gasp is fine. Glass Right. I could just move back towards a blue-red deck for sure, but I think we'll just take the land. You never know what you'll want to splash until you see it. Now there's Run Behind as an interactive spell. I'd rather just take that over taking Heated Argument because it's just on color for my blue-green deck or blue-red deck. I could still be blue-red, but looking more likely that I'm blue-green thanks to these double Proctor's Gaze, the late Embrace the Paradox, the Arthropod. Black, super late. That's a good card. I don't love Muse's Encouragement, but I do like Heated Argument, so I think I'll take that. There is a Black, though. When we gain life, we don't really have the life gain stuff to support it. Let's just take Heated Argument. Whoa! Wisdom of the Ages. This is going to be a sweet deck. Wisdom of Ages plus Zephi is awesome. You play Zephi, play Wisdom of Ages, you're cooking. Yeah, now we kind of have our plan. We're going to play Teamer late game. I don't even think we need Fields of Strife. Okay. Orisa. Spell Pierce isn't the best. Landscape Painter. Maybe we'd rather have this card. I don't know. 5 mana 2/2, draw a couple cards is also interesting. This card's just been a bit of an underperformer. I'd rather just get a 2-drop I can play early. My late game's kind of unbeatable right now anyway. Okay, we'll take an early card draw spell, I guess. We could take Wander off, but we'll just get the card draw. We can hold that up and Mana Sculpt up. We wield the land. That's huge for us. I really was hoping that would happen. So we can cut that now. We might play Tome Blast. We might play the Artistic Process even. We have a couple lands. We're probably going to play this guy. Archaic's looking decent. Divergent Equation's looking real good. We have that and Wisdom of Ages. We have so much card advantage. This is going to be pretty easy to win if we get to the late game. We're just base blue heavy, and then have a little bit of like some red, some green. I love this deck already. I like getting to play the control decks in the format. I just feel more comfortable playing them. There is, of course, a lot of value in being able to play the aggro decks well. I don't know if I can even use the barrage very effectively, because a lot of the time you will be in these aggro seats. But for me, oh my gosh, we're just cruising. Traumatic Critique is just a fantastic card as well. We can even use it with the Arthropod to get extra cards, but just a really strong kill spell plus card advantage, plus we have ways to get it back. This could easily be like a creatureless deck almost, except for like the Zephi, which I want to play, but like we just have so many like good things. I think Hydro Channeler is worth playing too, of course, for the fixing and such. I would love a Potioner's Trove here. I could have taken them a couple of times, but I took other cards instead. I don't really regret it. Proctor's Gaze is going to be great here. I think I took Tome Blast over it once, maybe. I took maybe Zephi over it once. Maybe, yeah, I think I took good cards over it. Cards that'll make my deck most likely. Okay. Don't mind if I do. I'm just going to keep making my late game better and better. Maybe I'm supposed to take the Potioner's Trove here. I don't think I can resist myself, though. I can't resist, couldn't resist, mate. Love seeing a Studious First Year here. Just ramping up to my late game. Disdainful Stroke's also pretty good. Run Behind is also pretty good. But I like getting a 1-drop that I can ramp my mana with, fix my colors with. Maybe one of the blue spells will wheel. Blue has felt pretty open. Now I'm just going to take Banishing Betrayal. I have so much card draw, I don't mind taking a tempo hit. Now there's Run Behind. Oh, no, never mind. There is Pest Brood Sloth. This is one of the creatures I'm happy playing, because if they try to deal with it, I get some cards back. Really good one. I don't think I need the Archaic. I don't need this because I don't have enough creatures to make it good. I don't really need this either, though. It's kind of tricky. I don't really like Muse's Encouragement that much. I'd rather just take the Embrace. We're just going to be going all in. Boom, we get another land. I wouldn't mind the Archaic, but another land, just perfect for me. I think we'll play this. Seems pretty decent for me. Just playing a straight 3-color deck. We don't have a single wizard, do we? We have 3 wizards. Whoa. This is a bear wizard. Oh my gosh. Mana Sculpt into huge X spell. What are my other wizards? This isn't a wizard. This is a wizard. Yeah, we definitely want this card. This card's great for us. Ramps us. This is a wizard. Yeah, we have early wizards to go with our Mana Sculpt. The Dream. We did get very greedy. We're not going to wheel any Potioner's Troves because that's just a good card. But we would have loved having one. Maybe I should have taken it over Mind into Matter. I don't think that was correct, though. This card's so good. You can just play this card, draw 2, put a land into play. You're pretty happy. This card's really not my favorite. I could just take this card. I'm not going to play it probably, though. Maybe I'll put it in my deck for now. Sleight of Hand, sure. It helps me dig for my stuff. Could also just take Shopkeeper's Bane, but I don't really want early creatures like that. Perfect. We get another Run Behind. Just early interaction. Probably not going to play Prismari Charm. We're definitely light splashing red more so than having it be a main color. It'll just make our cards a little better. Traumatic Critique is going to be good. Zephi is going to be good in this deck. I don't think we're ever playing Page here. I think we might splash the Tome Blast, though. That card could be pretty effective as just an answer for problematic little things. Borog Barrage. We don't have a lot of creatures, though. We could play the red-white land just to help make our Archaic a little better, but I don't really want to do that. I just want to have a clean mana base. Page is getting cut. We have to cut a bunch of cards. This is 6, 7 green sources, 4, 6 red sources. I don't think we need 6 red sources. That seems crazy. Prismari Charm we don't need. We probably don't need 2 Banishing Betrayals. 4, 6, 7 blue. So this gives me 8 green, 8 blue, 4 red, 5 red, 6 red, 7 red. I have way more than enough red. I think I want 2 if I'm going to play the artistic process, but maybe I just won't play the artistic process. Yeah, that just makes my splash a little easier. Cut this, add an island because my deck is mostly blue. Now I have 6, 7, 8, 9 blue, 8 green. I've got some really good early 2-drops. I don't need Landscape Painter. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 early plays. I'm going to cut Sleight of Hand and add back in the Landscape Painter, just having more early creatures. I think I sometimes get too greedy in these spots. I don't need to Embrace the Paradoxes. I probably don't need 2 Banishing Betrayals. I'll just play 1 because I do have the 2 Run Behinds, which can help me in these spots, and the 2 Proctor's Gazes, which are bounce spells. I can also just cut Embrace the Paradox probably because I have, and I can cut Quick Study maybe because I have so much card. I don't really like Muse's Encouragement though. I'd rather play like almost anything else than that. That card's been a little bit underwhelming for me. Definitely want the full 17 lands even with all my ramp. Would I rather have Quick Study? Maybe. I have a lot of stuff that would go well with that. I kind of want to try 1 Embrace the Paradox. I think it could be a sweet card. I just don't know. I haven't really played with it that much. I have very few creatures. I have 9 creatures. That's okay. And then a couple of token makers. So this could be pretty sweet. Embrace the Paradox seems a little slow, but I want to make sure I don't like get into a late game spot and then just deck out for no reason. So we'll try it like this. We can always make changes later. And we will definitely change our featured artwork card after this as well, because we don't want to have it be Landscape Painter, which is maybe the least exciting card in our deck. But as we get ready for round 1, let's give a special shout out to those patrons who support me and help me make these videos. So thank you to all of you. And if you would like to join them and support my mission to make draft accessible and fun for people of all skill levels, Patreon's the place to go. And you gain access to cool bonuses like my card by card tier list and format thoughts document. Special shout out to those patrons who support at the credits level. It makes a tremendous difference. And now let's get to the game. This is a great hand. Channeler into Proctor's Gaze, into Heated Argument, and then maybe card draw. Yeah, Potioner's Trove wasn't needed in this deck. Okay, playing against a white deck, so it's going to be an aggro matchup. White-red, okay. That is the best possible scenario for me. It's a 2-drop that can't attack past Hydro Channeler and just dies the Proctor's Gaze. So that's the dream. If they have a combat trick, they have a combat trick. I feel like they probably don't. Okay. We're going to kill this as soon as possible. I'm glad we have the Heated Argument. Okay. I don't want them flashing back their spells, so I'm just going to bounce this now. I guess I cost myself potentially 2 points, but I think they would rather just flash this back than cast, so that's tough. Let's find some lands. So Divergent Equation is going to be good at some point. We can just afford to be a little bit conservative, I guess. We'll lose our Tome Blast, and then we'll kill their Startled Relic Sloth and start building up for another Divergent Equation. I almost took 2 lands instead of the Mind into Matter. Pursue the past, sure. I'm going to win this late game so easily if I just kill this Relic Sloth. So anything they do that doesn't affect the board, I'm here for it. I'm glad I was able to kill their 2/2 guy. Key roll, sure. Key roll is about to be prepared if they exile something from their own graveyard. But they do not. They exile something from mine, that makes sense. Land, okay, perfect. Okay, no attacks, end turn. I'm at 14, which is a fine life total. Sure. I might just go Arthropod. Run behind this guy then. Not great. They're just getting crazy value here. How obnoxious. This is awful. I'm going to lose this game somehow. That's pretty good. So you can do this for x equals 3. Perfect. I really wanted to land. We can grab land. And I can ditch Mind into Matter. Oh, man. This is dicey. Five, 6. I need to hit another land drop so I can cast 2 run behinds this turn, maybe. 1/4 can save me some life. Sundering Archaic can kill key roll, maybe. Or the Flyer. The Flyer dies to run behind, though. Sure. Key roll also kind of dies to run behind. I need to keep my life total up. I don't have a lot of life gain in here. That's a great draw. I have everything at instant speed. I can just wait. Proctor's Gaze kind of dominates a lot of their cards. Sure. We'll let them think Giral's going to do something here. And we'll cast our run behinds for a discount. Give them the old rigmarole. I really want to stay above 5 life. I mean, above 4 life, so I don't die to a single Tome Blast. I don't have any life gain in my graveyard, so. That's actually so huge. I'm so glad they didn't buff that guy. Yep. So this is gonna be crazy. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. So I can cast this for X equals 4. It's gonna be pretty good. Get back Proctor's Gaze, Traumatic Critique, stock up, Heated Argument or something. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, sure. And I get a card off the arthropod too. 1, 2, 3, 4. Grabbing a card draw spell here is probably a little greedy. Yeah, I just want to hit my land drop. I could have taken the Pest Root Sloth, but hitting my land drop's pretty good here. I have so much mana. Sure, we will just kill all their creatures, I think. We have... This can deal 2, this can bounce something, this can kill something, this can kill Kirill. We have 4, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana, 11 mana for instants and sorceries. So this is 3, 7, 12, 3, 9. No, we're not quite able to kill all 3. I guess we can leave the Elite Interceptor alive for now. And then we will just pass the turn. I'm eventually going to just put everything back into my hand and have no max hand size. I just don't want them to give something flying and I lose to that. Gosh darn it, am I going to lose to this thing? So I wanted to keep my life total high. Gosh darn it. Gosh, I need some life gain in this deck badly. Mana Sculpt is huge, actually. And then I'll take Zephi. Give myself a second blue mana. Start attacking. I lose the Tome Blast. It's so terrible. I consider taking Pest Root Sloth, killing it with my own guy, and then I'd have some life gain. Yeah, I can kill that before it does anything too scary. Luckily. They keep both cards in their hand is terrifying. Yeah, I don't care about that card. That card can stay. I don't think there's an instant speed burn spell that can kill me here. Sure, I just need to save my counterspell for something that actually matters. Sure. Yeah, I'll take Wisdom of the Ages. Why not? Yeah, let's just take the turn time to be a little bit more aggressive. We can play Wisdom of the Ages next turn. We'll chip in for 4. We can counter whatever they play this turn. Then play Wisdom of Ages, get it all back. This can also burn them out, probably. We have 6, 12, 15 mana. We have 15 mana in play. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we could definitely burn them out. The only way we lose is to some silly nonsense like Tome Blast. Oh my gosh, no life gain is such a disaster for me. I really can't believe I'm going to lose to Tome Blast if they draw it. Okay, do I have any sources of life gain in my sideboard? Because I really need to be able to stabilize a little higher than that. The red decks are terrifying. There's Heated Argument. I mean, I have a counter spell, which helps. I got the Pest Brood Sloth for some life gain. This doesn't gain me life. Well, it worked out that game. I don't think we need that much card draw. We have so much card advantage. We probably don't need anything other than stock up. We have so much. Our deck is sick. Just some chill vibing. Okay, we got a keeper. We got a 2-drop in our late game insured. Now we just have to... If we could draw an island, oh my gosh. What a disaster. I think we just have to hope we rip an island off the top. Oh my gosh. Well, this is the way we could lose, for sure. If we'd had the ability to cast Mana Sculpt this turn, it could Mana Sculpt into, like, Archaic or something. I mean, we're just so dead in so many ways. Yeah, I'm just going to concede. Okay. We'll save ourselves some time. That was... If we were on the play, I don't even know. That was a rough one. We can never beat that start unless we have our early interactions. We do have Tome Blast in here. Yeah, we do. Okay. 1-drop, 2-drop, Stirring Hope Singer on the play is like insane, especially when we were 1-drop, which is like the only real 1-drop that gets played, has a repartee stapled onto it pretty much. Our deck is slow, but very cool. Okay, we'll keep this. This hand is better than the last one, I think. We don't have green mana yet, but we have plenty of green sources. We have 8 or something. And we've got a Surveil, and we have plenty of blue cards we could draw that would help. And that's the green source. Pest Brood Sloth incoming. Well, I hate to see that. That card's scary. Gonna make my life difficult. Yeah, I might have just to Surveil here. Sure. Definitely don't want that. Okay, so Wisdom of Ages doing nothing right now, sadly. We have a lot of good draws, though. That's a good draw. They would rather jump the 4-powered guy, probably. Yeah, their Cauldron's going to do some serious work here. Going to be really irritating, but I have some bounce spells to reset their guys. And I've got the pressure advantage, so that's really good too. And if they just replay this, I can just attack them for 6. What are they going to do? Double block? They could. And every instant sorcery draw just makes this thing better. If I use this to get back 2 instants and sorceries, I'm going to cry maybe. Here, I think it's a pretty clear attack with both. Yep. They lose 2 guys. They drain me for 2. I can play this thing. I don't have a wizard. This is a fractal crab. This is a plant sloth. All the types in the world. If I draw another land, I can play this and then get my bounce spell back and immediately bounce something. And get my counter spell back and stuff. Because I'm going to counter whatever they play this turn. Even if it's this guy again. Obviously, I'm kind of hoping that it's... Wait, why is there so much sunlight coming from this corner of the map? That's wild. That's not happening. Yeah, I think I'll take a draw 3. Don't mind if I do. If they play the pest that, like, gets to make me discard a card, I'm going to cry. Sure. Sure. I think they might just be dead, right? Ouch. I get 2 pests, so they're not dead on board. Now they're probably just dead, right? We bounce their guy. We almost have no lands left in the deck. Oh, that was beautiful. That was glorious. The Cauldron did some surprising work there, but like, as long as they didn't make us discard our last card, we were going to win that game. Oh my gosh, this is fun. I like the kind of vibes I've got right now. I'm just playing, having some fun, have a sweet deck. Nothing too complicated. We almost assuredly have the late game edge in every matchup we play, which makes the game a lot easier. When you're playing these mid-rangey, like, lore hold decks, it gets a little trickier. I do feel glad that I've got some reps with them, but I do just prefer these decks. They're just so easy to play, relatively speaking. Like, it's not like always easy to make the individual decisions, but you're like, okay, well, if the game goes long, I'm going to win. This is another keepable hand. Mana Sculpt, run behind. We don't have a green source, but we'll find one. If we do draw a forest, we're really cooking. Okay. Yep. That's pretty decent. Let's just get our arthropod into play. It'll save us a lot of damage in the long run by blocking this thing over and over. And if they do play Pest Mascot, that's not the end of the world either. Sure, double Loomerette. We wouldn't want to counter that anyway. We could play this, but I think we want to hold up Mana Sculpt this turn. Yeah, that's worth countering. I think that's a pretty safe bet. That would be actually broken in the current context of the situation. We'll play this. Now we can block their Loomerettes. Sure. Pretty good. They're building their own value engine. We'll double block the Loomerettes. We don't really care. We're getting plenty of value here. Okay, Teacher's Pest, sure. Oh gosh, black is going to be pretty annoying. So this is where I get fancy. I'm going to run behind this guy, actually. Which one would I rather? I'd rather bounce this guy, maybe. So I can run behind this guy. Because I'm going to double block one of these. I'm doing one of the two. I think ramping is pretty good here. And I want to put this guy actually back into their deck, so let's just bounce this guy. Because I think their guys all lose the buff here now. Yep. Okay, they do. Get another island. My turn. Play this. Bum, ba, bum. On their upkeep, I'm going to put this thing back into their deck. No, I'm super dumb. I wanted to do that after they drew their card. I'm so bad. That's just atrociously bad. What a horrible misplay. Could very easily lose me the game here. So I could just double block this thing, get it out of the way for sure. Let's just do X equals 2 here. I have some value here. I'm going to get mana and run behind. And I get a card from this. Heated Argument's perfect. Just where I need it. Okay. Huge. Okay, so Heated Argument will just take care. Decline. I don't really care about their life. They have infinite life for all purposes. Then I go to no attacks, end turn. Okay. I wonder if they're going to botch this again. They know I have run behind. I just couldn't let them get that black back. Yep, they botched it again. This costs only ward 1, yeah, okay. That is the benefit of playing against people who aren't always the most familiar, is you just get to eat their creatures for free sometimes, win some easy games like that. Not that this is a guaranteed win or anything, but it's looking pretty promising. Yep. I do that a couple turns. We're going to be fine, I think. Draw. Nope. Did not get there. Okay. Did not get the job done on that one. We are going to surveil here. Them not drawing a land, it's kind of a boon. Sure, let's surveil. That's a great card. We no longer need that. Okay, draw. Nice. Sure, our 2/1 can trade with that pretty easily. Yeah, I thought they would attack with their Death Toucher there. Okay. We have 3 mana coming. We don't really need to survey. We'll surveil next turn. Okay, that's a great draw. Main. I don't really care about exiling this. Let's just play this guy. Let's just draw 2 cards first, actually. Great draws. This. Archaic. Get rid of this guy. If we ever kill this, we can put it on the bottom of their deck now. Sure, we have a 5/7 to deal with that. Okay, that's not particularly helpful. One, two, three. Yeah, we'll play the land because now we can use run behind and activate this potentially, depending on if they attack. Okay. I almost double clicked on accident there. Block here. Double block here. Double, like, we'll single block here. No, we won't block there. We'll take 1. Sure. If they have a way to deal 5 to us, so be it. Yikes. I don't want you to do that, friend. We will use our graveyard hate to our advantage. Seems pretty good to me. That does not do anything. Unfortunately, we don't have quite enough mana to do this one twice. They can activate it again in response. Oh, I got the win. Opponent at how much life? I don't think we attacked them a single, but they were at 34. Yeah. Life total is irrelevant in our deck, it feels like. Oh my gosh. We just have infinite mana every game, it feels like, as well. These bounce spells have been doing some work. One of the cool things about this sort of deck is you spend a lot of the time winning, because the games you lose fast. And the games you win in glorious control fashion. So that's a good feeling. Okie-doke, another easy keep on the draw. We have our bounce spell. We've got plenty to do with our mana early, even though we don't have green mana yet. Playing against a bronze foe. A lot of players like the Golgari deck. I think the lower elos are big fans, especially. Which is one of the reasons I don't get to draft it very much, is because a lot of players just like black and green cards. That's one that I can live with. Okay, I will discard Zephi. I'm so far from casting that. We'll kill their pest token. Stop any life gain shenanigans from snowballing out of control here. Try to surveil into a green source. That's not a green source. No, no, no. Even any land would let us kill this Banemaker, probably. If that's the best they got, I'm real happy. And we're there. Mission accomplished. Gosh, if they just pump this twice again, oh my gosh. We're in such good shape. No, they only pump once, okay. Just gonna try to kill it. If they have a combat trick, that's fine. Oh, sure. I did not expect the efflorescence. My B. That's my bad. Nobody play. That's the first time I've ever seen anyone cast that card. It's not very good. But we could still lose to it, for sure. Like, now they have a 5/5 Death Toucher, which is a problem. Like, I need to draw a land for my Fractal Mascot. Okay, yep, there we go. We'll keep this guy tapped down. I legitimately don't even mind if I end up blocking it. Next turn I'm going to cast this for X equals 4, put my Pest Brood Sloth into play. I don't want to get greedy here. Let's just do this. Okay. I can Wisdom of Ages back everything. I'm just going to block this thing. Unless they play a land, in which case I don't really want to block it, but maybe I will. They can pump it 4 times. Okay. Not the end of the world. I'm still at 11. I have infinite cards in hand. next turn I'll get back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. Boom, 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 boom. Maybe I'm just playing this super greedy for no reason. Like, if they make me discard 2 with a Mind Roots, I would feel so dumb for having played that land out. Oh my gosh. So I can pump it twice, so we can do this for 3 damage. Then I draw 2, discard a card, and I'll probably just discard the other card I draw 2. Thank goodness. No maximum hand size. I think we got this one. We just have to burn them out. X equals 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we have exactly 10. This is such an irresponsible play. It's so unnecessary. If they have like a random life gain spell, then this thing also becomes a thing I can't attack past. It just seemed cool and fun at the time. Yeah, okay, we got there. Yep. Oh, man. That was some pretty dominant action. This is the sort of deck that's really fun because you have so many rares and all sorts of shenanigans going on. We're just playing 3 colors. We just don't want to play against Stirring Hope Singer on turn 3 when we're on the draw. Is that too much to ask? Oh, this is going to be a mulligan, though. On the draw, though, we could get this. No, we have to mulligan that. Okay, this time we have all our colors. We have a great hand. We're going to ditch Divergent Equation for now. We have plenty of just normal card draw without it. Playing against a black deck with wild lands. Black-white, yikes. The Nightmare matchup. We're not going to block. We should have blocked. I was just really afraid of Silver Quill Charm for some reason. My mind just panicked. Land. I would love to mana sculpt something. Let's do it. We're going to get greedy here. We're going to lose this game, aren't we? Yeah. If we were on the play, we could have won, maybe. It's so bad, though. Our 4/4 is clutching up, though. We will block. Save ourselves the life, get our tokens. Now we can have 6 mana available so we can run behind and mana sculpt. Sure, I don't care about that. And we get the mana next turn. We're literally casting Mana Drain. Let's go. Do they actually have something else to do? No, they don't. Thank goodness. Okay, there goes our last life gain, so we have to be careful now. Okay. I think we want our 1/4 to be untapped, so let's do this. He says as he immediately proceeds to completely botch this. Luckily, it didn't matter, but like it tapped me so badly. Oh, no, I didn't have another green. Never mind. Okay. Yep. Okay, so now I just have to survive somehow. Snooping page, sure. So now I have run behind up. And I know I have run behind up. Sure. Nice. Let's do this to hit some lands. That's an insane draw, but I don't need it. Just want as much mana as possible every turn. I have my counterspell up. I got all sorts of stuff up. So I've got 3 for my counterspell, 1, 2, 3, 4 for my bounce, 3 for my bounce spell, 4 for my thing. Okay. Sure, I don't care about that. They just concede. They've seen the writing on the wall. They're at 31. I'm at 7. I have 8 cards in hand. Oh my gosh. Thanks, opponent. I kind of needed that. I'm kind of tired. I just want to win my games in peace. I've had plenty of fun with this deck. It's just kind of nice to be like, okay, I've won the game. There's nothing they can really do. I've got so many cards. I mean, they could maybe have won if I had like completely nothing, but they knew I had all spells. So, makes it hard to lose when you just have infinite spells in hand. This deck is so good. Okay, I'd love to draw one of my 2-mana wizards. That would make my hand a lot better, but we'll keep this anyway. despicable. Sonara is so good. Okay, we're going to lose this game, maybe. Okay. Bum, ba, bum. Just attack for fun, opponent. I know you want to. Let's see if they have a counter spell. Nice, they put him on the bottom. Are they going to make me discard 5 or something? Yep. We will discard 1, 2, 3, and 4. We'll get them back eventually. We're not really worried about it. Unless they do that again. Just bide our time. We don't care about this card. They're going to give it Hexproof or something? Sure. We traded this for the Banishing Betrayal. Fine. They have no pressure on us right now, which is huge. I mean, 3 damage a turn is basically nothing to us. Sure. Let's get back Proctor's Gaze and run behind. If they attack me with Tidal Mage, I will send it back to their hand. Sure. Pretty good. They play the Tidal Mage instead of the planar thing, then they have a board state, but it's a bummer. I'm gonna lose this game now, actually. Which is kind of crazy because I have so many extra cards, but that's how it goes. Because it targets a player, and now they get endless Hydro Channelers or Tidal Mages or whatever they want. This is going to be tricky. Very tricky. Four, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 8, 9. I can draw 7 cards here. Take some damage, but I think we'll do that. Put an extra land into play, probably. And see if we can make some progress here. We can bounce the tokens with Banishing Betrayals. They're looting a lot, which is unfortunate. If we can get rid of all their like good creatures, maybe we can do something here. This is a Bard Sorcerer. Okay, that's going to be a problematic card to kill. Okay. I mean, this game's almost certainly over, right? Plays a Fi. Kill this guy. Sure, we don't need Sundering Archaic. Four mana up. Play this thing for 2. Yeah, they got me. Okay, this card's just too good for me to beat there. Oh my gosh, I didn't have my counterspell. Oh man, they made me discard 4. I could have held my counterspell for that turn too. I don't know. If it was best of 3, I'd play differently, but best of 1, I don't really play around stuff because you never know what they're going to have. I guess it's like, I don't know. In best of 3, I don't really play around as much in game 1 because you learn for games 2 and 3, and you lose a lot of equity by playing around stuff they don't have. I feel like my late game's way better if they don't resolve literally that paradigm spell or another paradigm spell that's similarly like every turn have to deal with a growing board. The red paradigm would also be similarly problematic. I would like to get the trophy with this deck, but if we have a 5 and 3, we have a 5 and 3. We lost to some pretty gnarly stuff. We can keep this though. This is a beautiful hand. The Newt. I hate this mountain. It looks like I mean the swamp. It looks like a mountain. As you can tell, I literally said mountain. Sure, we'll put this thing back into their deck. They don't need the mana, it looks like. Black. Hate to see that one. Black, pretty messed up. One of the best reasons to be black-green, for sure. Temporary answer, but we have so much card draw, I feel like it doesn't really matter, and we just need to dig for something here. Yeah, that's good enough. Now we'll start surveilling with this. Okay. If we can draw one untapped land to go Zafai into stock up, that could maybe be good enough to get the job done. Okay. very scared here. Because things are getting scary. Land. Not quite, but that's a fine option. Let's see what we shall see. Definitely want these two. We just have to hope it's not too late. We have to hope that when we play the 5, we can actually still kill this black with the deal 6. So if it doesn't get 2 more. Like they have to gain 3 life this turn for it to really backfire for me. Okay, that's not the end of the world. Oh, that's horrific for me. That's real bad. Oh no. I can block like this. Try to stop them from snowballing here. They only draw 1 card if things die. Okay, I keep it 2-1. That's huge. Okay, Luwin can make another pest. Goodbye, black. And then we have a 5/7 that's hopefully good enough. Oh man, it's so dicey. This is why Zephyr is not very good. Because even when you cast it in another big spell, I mean, they should definitely attack with a 1/1. I'm not going to block. What do they have that kills the Zephyr now? Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, that maybe was not the best. I mean, this is a bonus sheet card, so I don't really play around those. Especially when I'm not fully focused, but this is super bad for me now. They're just getting so much value. Gosh darn it. So I have 4, 7, 8, 9. This seems like a good draw. Yeah, 2, 5, 6, 9. I take so much damage here, but then I can stabilize maybe. I can't believe they had that stupid Eldritch Edict. It's so frustrating. Like, my gosh, is that annoying. I go to 5. Just really frustrating. I mean, am I supposed to play around that? Like, not block their 2/2? I could have just blocked their 2/2 and not blocked with my Landscape Painter. Like, what other... I mean, there's so many cards they could have. This isn't actually the most scary card they could have, because I have so many answers I could draw that I could actually be pretty okay with. Okay, Run Behind is good. I think Traumatic Critique is good, too. Discard. Island. I'm literally, like, right on the precipice of stabilizing. If they don't have a combat trick this turn. Oh my gosh, you've got to be joking me. Actually, no, Archetype can get rid of that. But I'll be at 1. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is so annoying. I needed one more turn. You're kidding me. They just kill their own guy. Oh my god. I lost the game because of Shieldred's Edict. I can't believe it. If I'd been able to cast this, I would have won. If my Zafir or whatever had stuck around, I would have won. If they hadn't had the Cauldron that turn, I could have won too. Well, 5 wins, not the end of the world. Still frustrating way for it to end, but I mean, I played my heart out. I mean, I did my absolute best, and even if I made some misplays, I mean, I forgive myself. If you made it to the end, in the comment section down below, leave hashtag let's just say hashtag glorious wisdom, because we had some glorious victories with Wisdom of the Ages. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you next time.